Hello everyone, and happy Thanksgiving. This is Matthew Morales with Quiet Mind Yoga, and I am here on this beautiful Thursday morning for your Thanksgiving yoga flow. Let's tap into our gratitude. All right, so get yourselves situated. Grab anything you might need. Of course, a yoga mat. If you have a yoga mat, maybe yoga blocks. If you don't have yoga blocks, maybe you have like a book or a box around you can use. What we use yoga blocks for are to bring the ground closer to us. So say we're folding over, if you can't necessarily touch the ground, you can always hold on to the blocks. If you don't have any of that, that's okay as well. Maybe grab a pillow or a blanket from your home. Maybe when you're seated, you want to sit on a blanket. I will be sitting on a blanket as we start our practice this morning. And then besides that, just set the mood for yourself. Maybe light some candles. Really take this time for you. This is a time for you to focus on yourself, to tap into your gratitude as I had mentioned. And that way you can go throughout the rest of your day and sharing that and really just feeling more connected to yourself, because that's gonna help so much more. All right, let's get ourselves situated. I am gonna light some candles. I'm gonna light some incense on my end. So we're gonna be starting in about 2 minutes. Alrighty, y'all. Also, if y'all have anything specific that you want to work on this morning, let me know. Leave me a comment. If there's something going on in your body that needs some attention, leave me a comment and I will incorporate it into this morning's practice. Let's see if we got anything specific. I don't think so. I don't see anything specific that y'all are wanting to work on. Again, if you did leave me a comment, maybe leave one more just because sometimes I don't see it come through the feed. All right. Last check. I think I got everything on my end. Alrighty, I don't see anything that specific that y'all feel like working on this morning, and that's okay. I already have my stuff that I can bring to y'all. So let's go ahead and start off in a cross-legged seated position. So option to sit, as you can see I have a blanket. I will be seated on my blanket. You can sit on a block, on a pillow, just something kind of malleable. Possibly, so you can shift around and still be comfortable. Or maybe you don't have anything underneath you. Either way is perfect. So starting in a cross-legged seated position. If crossing your legs right now seems a little bit too much, maybe you keep your legs straight out in front of you. That's perfectly fine as well. Now, as we are here in our seated position, we're actually going to start with our hands in a mudra. So it's basically a symbol that we make with our hands. And this one's going to be the lotus mudra that is meant, to open up our hearts. So I want you to bring your wrist crease together to touch, and then the pinkies and thumbs come to touch, and you spread the rest of your fingers. It's like you're making a lotus flower with your hands. From here, you bring your thumbs to your sternum where your heart center lies, And from this position, we start to close our eyes. Allow yourself to start settling into your practice today, keeping the mudra at your heart center as long as you can for now. Now, whatever has been going on throughout your week, whatever's already occurred this morning, whatever's to come for the rest of your day, whatever your Thanksgiving is going to look like this year, start to let everything go. And in this moment, know that you are here on your mat, focusing on you, practicing yoga, tapping into the breath, tapping into the physical body, the mental, emotional, spiritual body. And as you're seated here, feel the ground underneath you fully supporting you in this moment. Feel your sit bones growing heavy into the earth, and at the same time, lengthen through your spine, reaching the crown of your head, your soft palate and ears up towards the sky above. Feel your whole body here on the mat, the whole body. And as your eyes are closed here, start to tap into your breath, just noticing the natural rhythm of your inhale and exhale through your nose. Feeling every inhale as you breathe in through the nostrils, go down the back of the throat and into the belly. And with every exhale, follow the breath as it travels from the belly up to the back of the throat, out through the nose and over the upper lip. And keep noticing all the subtleties of the breath. Maybe it feels a little cooler going in, a little warmer going out. Maybe one's a little shorter or longer than the other. Tapping into that gratitude now by being grateful for your breath. The breath is one thing that we typically don't ever focus on, but it's the one thing, well, one of the only things that is keeping us alive. Without the breath, we wouldn't be here today. So as you're following the inhale and exhale through your nose, can you start to tap into that gratitude? Thanking your breath for supporting you. As we're focusing on the breath, let's start to deepen it. So with every inhale through the nose, breathe into your belly and fill it up. With every exhale through your nose, empty out completely and draw your navel back towards the spine. Again, you inhale through the nose, breathe into the belly, let it expand. Breathe out through the nose, navel towards the spine. And keep going just like this on your own. More here. Last one. Now bring your hands together at your heart center in prayer posture. So just close the hands, bringing the palms to touch. Bow your head down. Stay connected to that deep breath. Don't let it go. And begin to set an intention for your practice this morning. What is it that you need on your mat right now? Maybe you've been looking at things from a place of lack and you haven't had as much gratitude as you could lately. Can you shift that perspective? Maybe that's your intention, seeing things from the eyes of gratefulness. Maybe you simply need to move the body this morning. That's your intention. Maybe there's an emotion that's felt stuck in the body that needs to move. Maybe that's your intention. Whatever it may be, there's no right or wrong answer. Start to repeat it to yourself internally as if it's already happening for you in this moment. Keeping that feeling of gratitude in the heart for the breath, for your intention, for the body being here right now. Now keep the hands together, and as you inhale, bring the head back up to neutral. Reach your arms up towards the sky. As you exhale, open the hands, release your intention out to whatever higher power you go to. God, Jesus, love, nature, Allah, whoever it may be, bring the hands back down onto your knees, and let's start our gentle warm-up. As you inhale, start to circle the nose up towards the sky. And as you exhale, circle the nose down towards the earth. Again, inhale, we circle up. One more this direction, feeling into the neck as you're creating the circles here. Notice where there's any extra tension that you're holding on to. Circle the opposite way. And if there's a moment as you're circling that you feel a good amount of tension, you're always welcome to pause in that moment and breathe into it. One more circle. As you inhale, bring your head back up to neutral. Keep your hands on your knees. As you inhale, start to circle the torso forward towards one knee and then the other. Doesn't matter which way. And as you exhale, circle back because we will be changing. Inhale, you come forward. Exhale, back. One more this direction. Can you hold that as it's allowing you to move as you are? Other direction. We so often forget to thank our bodies, to thank ourselves for doing the work, for being here, for supporting us. One more direction, or one more round, I mean. Coming back up to a neutral spine. Connect your fingertips to the ground on either side of your body, lengthen through the spine, and as you inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky, gaze towards the thumbs. Exhale, release the arms back down by your side, shoulders away from the ears. I'm feeling my shoulders today. Inhale up. We put up lights yesterday on our tree, so my arms were lifted for a good amount of time. Exhale, release back down, and I feel it this morning. One more, inhale up. And as you exhale this time, twist to the right, bringing your left hand onto the right knee. I don't think I'm mirroring you all, so listen to the direction versus watch. Twisting to the right, left hand on that right knee. As you inhale, you lengthen through the spine. And as you exhale, you twist a tiny bit deeper. We have one more breath here. Inhale back up through center. Exhale, twist to the left. Also, these twists are good to go to throughout your day because let's be honest, during Thanksgiving we tend to eat a lot. Twists help the digestive process. One more breath here. Inhale back to center, arms towards the sky. And exhale, plant your hands out in front of you. Transition to 4 points. Bring your hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. We meet here for 5 rounds of cat-cow. As you inhale, start to lower the belly down. Open your heart forward and gaze up towards the sky. As you exhale, push into your hands, round your spine, and gently tuck your tailbone and chin. Again, inhale, cow, shoulder blades melt down the back. Exhale, cat. Take 3 more on your own. Tapping into the gratitude for being able to simply do this pose. One more round here. On your inhale, come back to a neutral spine. Keep your hips lifted in the air. Walk your hands forward for puppy pose. Dropping your forehead and heart as close to the mat as possible. Keep dropping the heart down towards the earth. 2 more breaths here. slowly begin to walk your hands back, straighten the arms out, coming into your 4 points again. And we'll warm up the wrist a little by making circles here with the shoulders. Circling the shoulders above the wrist. And then circle the opposite direction. Turn your fingertips to face the edges of the mat. Start to rock from side to side. Turn your fingertips to face forward again. Everyone keep the left hand down. Inhale, right arm up. You're opening here. We'll take another breath here. Keep opening the heart up towards the sky. And as you exhale, take that right arm, thread it underneath the left. Bring the right side of the head onto the mat. Take your left arm out in front of you. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, you can take your right leg out to the side as well. One more big breath. Now bring your left hand back by your head. Push into the left hand. Inhale, unwind. Reaching the right arm up. And exhale, right hand and knee onto the mat. We go to the other side now. Inhale, left arm up. Right hand stays down. Take a breath here. Inhaling big now. Then exhale, thread the left arm underneath the right. Bring the left side of the head down onto the earth. Right arm extends out in front of you. Option to stay here or take that left leg and take it out to the side. Last big breath here. Bring your right hand back by your head. Push into that right hand. Inhale, unwind. Left arm towards the sky. And exhale. Bring your hand and knee back down onto the mat. From here, everyone tuck your toes. Lift your hips up for downward facing dog. And start to pedal your feet out here, bending one knee and then the other. Shake your head yes, and shake your head no. Keep pedaling the feet, walk the dog. And to tap a little bit more now into the gratitude of our strength, we're going to come into a high plank. Can you practice here being grateful that you're even able to be here? I know the mind in this for me tends to go to, I don't want to be here, this is too much, it's too early, this is not yoga. Whatever the mind is coming up with, see if you can release it and be grateful that you're here. You have another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog, hips into the air. Start to walk the feet forward to meet the hands, one footstep at a time, staying folded over at the top of the mat. Ragdoll. Grab opposite elbows, drop the head, let it hang heavy. Press the feet firmly into the mat, and possibly add a rock from side to side. Two more breaths here. Breathe into the back body, the back of your legs. Now release your hands down towards the earth. Everyone inhale, half lift. Make a 7 with your body. Exhale, fold it over. Weight is towards the toes. Inhale, half lift, opening the heart forward. Exhale, let it go. Last one. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Ground down through the feet. Inhale, rise all the way up to standing. Grab onto your left wrist with your right hand. Draw the left arm over towards the right. We're going to focus on opening through the left side of our body while we are here. If you want to take it a little more into that left hip, You can step that left foot back behind, crossing the right behind it, and maybe bend the knees slightly as if you're going to go into a curtsy. One more big breath here. Breathe into the belly. Inhale back up to center. Switch, grab onto the right wrist. Draw the right arm over towards the left. And same thing if you want to tap into that hip. Cross the right leg behind the left. Bend the knees. 2 breaths here. As you inhale, come back up to center. Bring your hands to your heart in prayer posture. Take a breath here. And let's start to flow. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, fold it forward. We're going to take half sun A's. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold it over. Inhale, back. First couple. Exhale, hands to the heart. Same thing again. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold it over. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release. Pushing through the feet. Inhale, back up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Now we do the full thing. Inhale, arms up. Listen close. Exhale, back bend, cactus the arms, open the heart here. Inhale, we rise back up. Exhale, fold it forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, Chaturanga, high to low plank. Maybe you use your knees, maybe not. Inhale, Cobra or Up Dog. And exhale, Down Dog. Stay here for a breath. Inhale, slightly bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, feet to your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold it over. Push down through the feet. Inhale, rise all the way to standing. Exhale, hands to the heart, keeping that core engaged. Inhale, arms back up. Exhale, back bend, elbows towards the hips, shine the hearts. Inhale, straighten up. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or hop it back, Chaturanga. Inhale, Cobra or Up Dog. Exhale, Down Dog. One breath here again. Inhale, slightly bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, feet to the hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold it over. Inhale, rise all the way to standing. Exhale, hands to the heart. Last one, you got it. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, back bend, cactus the arms, pushing through the feet. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, Cobra or Up Dog. And exhale, Down Dog. We stay here for a few breaths this time. Pushing through the base of your thumbs, push through the index fingers, activating the hands and the arms a little bit more, lengthen through the armpits, reaching the sit bones up towards the sky. And we continue on. Inhale, slightly bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, feet to your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold it over. Keep going. Inhale, rise all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands to your heart center, going into everyone's favorite chair pose. Bend the knees, take a seat. We are here. Weight is in your heels, maybe even toes slightly lifted off the mat. Keep sinking a little lower. And everyone else's other favorite, bar stool. Lift the heels, come onto your toes. This might be your favorite for other reasons, but the actual bar stool. Sink a little lower. And listen, if it's too much chair pose, sink a little lower. I know I'm in this with you all. On your next exhale, release, drop the heels, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Keep going on. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to the nose. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to the right tricep. Inhale, up. Knee to the left tricep. Hold it here. If you're feeling adventurous this Thanksgiving, give me 2 push-ups. They can be teeny tiny baby push-ups. They don't have to be big. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step it through, warrior 2. Our body's gonna open up to face the left side of the mat. Arms out into a T and bend into that front knee. Now while we're here, I'm gonna have you check your alignment. And honestly, don't worry if your alignment's not perfect, there's no such thing. But I just want you to kind of see some of the basics. So front heel in line with the back heel or back arch. Check that. And then check your front foot. Make sure you can see your big toe. If your knee's falling in and you can't see that big toe, adjust your knee accordingly. Tailbone is reaching down. Go a little deeper here. I know you've been holding it for a while. And then reverse your warrior. Left hand to the back of the thigh or around the back towards the right hip. Right arm up and back behind. If you feel like you want to take a bind, you can always take the left hand to the shoulder blades, right arm back, and come into your Gomukhasana arms. Keep bending into that right knee, opening the heart up. 2 more breaths here, I know. If you have the bind, gently release, come back up to your warrior 2. We're gonna have some fun with some balancing. I think it's fun. Right hand forward into your half moon. Bring the right hand about 1 foot to 1.5 feet in front of the right. Left leg comes into the air. And listen, if this is a little bit too much of a challenge, maybe bend that right knee. And then practice hovering that left leg off the mat. And this is your practice. If you can't come all the way into it. Honor wherever your body is right now. And again, remind yourself, be grateful for where your body is, because when things get hard, these are the times where we can lose that gratitude so easily. I know it happens to me all the time, but that's why it's a practice, always practicing bringing ourselves back. With as much control as possible, you come back into your warrior 2, coming up, inhale here. As you exhale, windmill the hands to the top of the mat, take it back, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And exhale, down dog. Take a breath here to reset. Inhale, left leg straight up into the air. Exhale, knee to the nose. Inhale, up. Exhale, knee to the left tricep. Inhale, up. Exhale, right tricep. Inhale, up. Actually, back to the right tricep. I missed it. 2 push-ups here. Inhale, up now. And exhale, step it through. Warrior 2. Rise up, body faces the right side. You're gazing over the front middle finger. And same thing, ideally, front heel in line with back heel or back arch. If it's not there for you today, that's okay. Bend into the front knee. Tailbone reaches down, hug the front ribs in. Sink a little deeper. Keep the bend in that front knee as you reverse your warrior. Right hand to the back of the right thigh, around the back, or you take your binds. Wherever you are, keep opening the heart to the sky. 2 more breaths. And release, coming back into our warrior two, playing with the balance again. Left hand comes forward in front of that left foot. Right leg into the air. And again, if this is too hard for you to keep the balance, maybe you bend the left knee, bring the right big toe to the, or you play with bringing that right leg up, maybe a few inches or so, and you keep rocking here. 2 more breaths. With as much control as you can, come back up into your warrior two. Maybe it's a little clunky today, that's okay. Inhale here. Exhale, windmill the hands to the top of the mat. Take it back. Chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a few breaths here. 2 more. Moving on. Inhale, slightly bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, yogic squat, feet to the outsides of the hands. Sink your hips as low as possible here. Hands meet at the heart center in prayer posture, and then find a little rock from side to side. We're gonna marinate here in this pose for a while. Just like my turkey's marinating right now. Oh. Thanksgiving meal is one of my favorites ever, if not my favorite. And listen, also with this yogic squat, if this is too much for you to drop the hips so low, maybe you have your hips about halfway and your forearms on your legs. And you can hang out here. We have 2 more breaths. Last breath. Here. Now reach your arms forward out in front of you. Imagine there's something that you really, really, really want, and go for it. Reach for it. Keep the heels pressing down if they're touching the earth. Keep lengthening through the torso, reaching the arms forward, getting into the hips a little more. Last breath here. And fold it forward, straighten your legs out. Heel toe, your feet back underneath your hips. Inhale, half lift, open the heart forward. Exhale, fold it over. Take your peace and love fingers, wrap them around your big toes. Bend the elbows, draw yourself deeper into the fold. Let your head hang heavy. Let it relax. Keep shooting your butt up towards the sky. Keep reaching your heart center down towards the earth. 2 more breaths here. Release the big toes. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold it over. We come to stand. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Let's practice some balancing poses here. Balancing poses are one of the easiest places to lose your gratitude because you're so focused on keeping the balance and you get frustrated when you can't. So this is going to be a good practice for all of us, myself included. Starting with our traditional treat pose, bring the weight into your left leg, right heel to your left ankle. Maybe you stay here in tripod. And also make note, if you need to use a wall or a piece of furniture around you to help you, by all means feel free to do so. Right foot comes up to the right calf, the left calf muscle. Maybe this is where you stay. Maybe you keep going up to the left inner thigh. And you stay here. Or maybe you take your half lotus, bringing that right foot in front of the left hip. Hands to heart center, find your drishti, that's your focal point. Focus on one spot that's not moving out in front of you. Keep pushing down through all corners of that left foot. Keep lengthening through the spine. Don't dump all the weight into that left leg. Keep lengthening. Reach your arms up towards the sky, whatever shape you want. Maybe you have your arms open. Maybe you cactus here. Maybe you interlace the fingers. Maybe you have some kind of artistic viewpoint on your arms right now. You do whatever you need, but keep opening the heart up. 2 2 more breaths here. Tap into that gratitude. You are here. You are on your mat. You are giving your body love. Your body is so supportive of you right now. Hands to your heart center. Right knee up towards the chest. Shoot that right leg back. Airplane. I know that left leg may be speaking to you for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. With control, don't drop that right leg yet. Come back up. Right knee towards the chest. And now, release the right foot to the earth. Shake that left leg out, or both of the legs out. My left leg started to cramp there. That's okay, that's part of the process. Now the other side. Beauty is we have 2 sides. Right leg grounds down into the earth, left heel to the right ankle. Maybe this is where you stay, and that's perfect. Maybe you come up to the calf muscle, up to the thigh, or into your half lotus. And notice this side might be a little different than the other. This one tends to be my not as strong side. Some days it surprises me, and it's actually stronger. Keep pushing down through all corners of that right foot. Keep lengthening through the spine. Again, tapping into that gratitude here. Feeling it in your heart center. How beautiful it is that we are able to do this right now. What a gift. Arms up wherever you would like. Take artistic liberty if you would like. Stay with the breath. I know. Hands back to the heart. Enjoy your applause for all your hard work. Left knee up towards your chest. Airplane shoots back. Yes, my leg is cramping. 2, we hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. With control or not, we come back up, left knee towards the chest, and release. My right leg decided to give out a little bit. And shake it out. We're gonna meet towards the top of the mat, doesn't have to be all the way. Hands to your heart center. In prayer posture, let's take it through a flow. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, half lift. Open the heart, let it shine. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg up into the air. Exhale, right knee to the right thumb for half pigeon. Ideally, knee is shooting directly out from the hip. Open your right foot towards the left as much as your body will allow. All of our hips are different. While you're here, inhale, lengthen the heart up, let it shine. Exhale, fold forward. Maybe you take the hands off the back up. Exhale, fold it forward. 1 more round just like this. Inhale, come up. Exhale, fold it forward. Walk your hands out in front of you. We stay here for some breaths. If you want to take your half pigeon a little deeper, you can always take that left arm, thread it underneath the right, bring the left side of the head onto the mat. Whatever tension you are feeling here, breathe into that tension. Give it some love with the breath. Two more big breaths here. Wherever you are, start to walk the hands back towards you. Taking your time, there's no rush here. Come up back into your downward facing dog. Shake the legs out if you need to. Pedal the feet. Move the hips, whatever you might need. And then we have the other side. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, left knee to the left thumb, half pigeon. Again, knee shoots out from the hip. Open that left foot towards the right as much as your body will allow. Inhale, open the heart up, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold it forward with or without hands. Inhale, back up. Exhale, fold it. One more, inhale, up. Exhale, release all the way back down. Walk your hands out in front of you. Stay here or thread that right arm underneath the left. Big breaths. When I wake up, and maybe this side is different than the other side where you just were. Can you also find gratitude for that? Our mind will tend to say, oh, it's not the same. I need to work harder. I need to change something. Can you just be grateful for what is in this moment? And when I come home, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man. 3 more breaths. And when I'm dreaming, well, I know I'm gonna dream about the time when I'm with you. But I would walk 500. Last one here. And I would walk 500. This time, start to walk your hands back, but instead of coming up, and again, take your time, I'm gonna have you sit onto your left hip and swing your right leg around forward, coming into a seated position. Legs straight out in front of you so we can acclimate to being seated. Flex the feet. Inhale, arms rise up. Lengthen through your spine. Exhale, fold. Get forward. Open your heart out in front of you. But I would walk 500 miles. 2 more breaths here, going a little deeper. Just to be the man who walked 1,000 miles. And release. Walk your hands back. Come into a comfortable seated position. We are going to go into some breath work before we head to lie down on our mats. So if you want to grab a block, a pillow, a blanket, maybe you want to even transition onto a chair, by all means, feel free to do so. Now the breath work that we're going to be doing this morning is, Kapalabhati. It's also called skull shining breath. This is a breath that I love to do just pretty frequently in a lot of classes, especially if it's an earlier class. Because this breath work helps to get things moving. Obviously, we've already been moving a lot, but it helps to release and cleanse our bodies, our airways. It also is a good way to get the digestive system going, get those core muscles working, and listen, I don't know about you all, but we are going to be doing a lot of eating today, and so this might be helpful to get all of that geared and ready. So the way that this breath work works is a forceful exhale and a passive inhale, and it's all through the nose. So it's gonna look like this. Let me actually stand up so you can see a closer look and you can see my belly, because that's an important part of this. So while we're here, I'm gonna have one hand on my belly. Every time I exhale, my belly button's gonna draw back towards my spine. It's gonna look like this. All right? Now, if you are newer to this practice, maybe take this at a slower pace. Maybe you take it even slower than what I just did, because what I just did wasn't actually as fast as I would like you to go for. If you're used to this, if you are comfortable with this breath, maybe aim for a pace something like this. All right? If you're not used to it, don't worry about it. Just give it all you've got. It's going to take time. There's a learning curve with everything. Maybe place a hand on your belly. That way you can kind of feel the belly drawing back. With every exhale, you can kind of get the rhythm of it. All right, sit up nice and tall. We're going to be doing 3 minutes of this one. So that being said, it can be a little tiresome for your body to be doing it for that long. If it gets to be way too much, just take a normal inhale, a normal exhale, and then jump back into the practice. But oops. Okay, there we go. It works. Alrighty, sit up nice and tall, hands onto our lap, or maybe a hand on your belly if you would like. Sit up nice and tall. Go ahead and close the eyes. Let me get some music going for you all to kind of motivate you through this breath work. Eyes are closed. We're going to begin. I invite everyone to exhale, empty out completely. Inhale, fill the belly up. And begin forceful exhales. Keep forcing the breath out through the nose. Again, your inhale is passive. Keep it going. Keep that circle of breath moving. Keep lengthening through the spine, reaching the crown of your head up towards the sky. Keep it going. Doing great. Keep it going. Forceful exhale through the nose. You're a minute in. See if you can pick up the pace a little faster now. Keep forcing the breath out, not even leaving room for your thoughts. The thoughts are leaving the mind with every exhale. You're focusing so much on the breath. Keep in mind you're halfway through. "50 seconds left. Give it all you've got. Go for it." Keep that circle of breath moving. You are safe here in this moment. This will pass. Keep pushing through the discomfort. Seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale through the nose. Fill the belly up. Fill the chest up and hold at the top. Hold it. Exhale through your teeth. Again, inhale through the nose, fill the belly, fill the lungs, and hold. Take it a little more up into your chest. Exhale. Last one. Inhale, deepest breath. Hold it. Take it a little more up into the lungs, up into the shoulders. Hold it. And release. Stay here seated with the eyes closed for a moment, coming back to breathing in and out through your nose. And then as easy as possible, transition to lying down on your back. Not making so much fuss, just come down. Hug the knees into your chest. And find a gentle rock from side to side. Circle the knees in one direction. And then circle in the opposite direction. If there are any final poses you need, feel free to take them now. And if not, head into your Shavasana, your final resting position. Flattening out onto the mat, getting comfortable. After all the work you just did, set yourself up so you can relax before the rest of today's festivities. Use any props you may need. Grab a pillow, grab a blanket, anything that serves you the best. And as you are in your Shavasana, release any control of your breath. Let it come back into its natural rhythm. Let the back of your head get heavy. Relax your eyebrow center, soften your jaw, drop the shoulders. Relax your hips, your hands, your feet. And in this moment, there is nothing to be doing. There's nowhere to be, nothing to think about. Simply allow yourself to rest. Introduce a deeper breath into your body. Start to bring small movements into your fingers and toes. Gently rock your head from side to side. And give yourself a good morning stretch, reaching the arms up and over the head. And as you are ready, make your way onto one side into a fetal position. And as you are lying here in your fetal position, either energetically or physically, give yourself a hug. Circling back to that feeling of gratitude. As hard as it might feel sometimes, give yourself gratitude. Be grateful for your physical body. Be grateful to yourself for showing up this morning. Not only for you, but this is going to help others as well. Be grateful for the way things are now. And as you're ready, start to press your way up into a seated meditation pose. And we'll meet with our eyes closed and hands at heart center in prayer posture. We'll seal off this morning's practice with one clearing breath, followed by the mantra Om Shanti. Everyone inhale deeply. Open the mouth, exhale it out. Inhale for Om Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you all for giving yourself the beautiful gift that is yoga this morning. From my heart and home to yours, namaste and happy Thanksgiving. All right, you beautiful people. That is your Thanksgiving flow on this beautiful morning. Thank you so much for joining. And before we go, I just want to remind you all that I know this holiday season might look different than before. 2020 is unlike anything we have ever experienced. And at times it is hard to come into that gratitude. I experienced that myself. But remember that life is a gift. Everything that we go through in this life is a gift. Anything that says otherwise is just our minds. So always remember that life is a gift. Doesn't mean you don't have feelings about it. Doesn't mean you can't cry or be angry or frustrated. Let yourself feel that. But then always come back to, hey, this is a gift. This is all for me. All right. And also, if you feel like you need a little extra help throughout this holiday season, I'm having that 14-day holiday yoga immersion. I know I'm going to need it for myself as well. December 7th through the 20th, 14 days straight of yoga, of Reiki, of human awareness, behavior work. So we are here to support each other. You are not alone through any of this. All right. I love you all so much. Have a wonderful day and a very, very happy Thanksgiving. Bye, y'all.